Hey guys, Dan here with Mojo Matrix Media, and I'm here to bring you the weekly gaming review. So, this week I actually played The Last of Us from Naughty Dog Studios, and it is just such a great game. I really wanted to play this for a while now, but haven't been able to sit down and actually give it the time that it deserved. Uh, but honestly, I really think this game is hands down Game of the Year. Uh, for a couple different reasons. First off, it incorporated such a great mechanic that I really have never seen in a game before. Maybe it's been in there before, but never made a big splash. The biggest thing was you could actually sit there and not only could you craft your different weapons and things like that, but you could also bring up your skills. And one of the skills that I really enjoyed was this mechanic. It's actually where you can sit there and listen and see if there's like an ambush in the other room. And so I really enjoyed that about the gameplay with it. But another thing that I really think stuck out to make it the game of the year would be the storyline. The storyline was great. It was a zombie game, but at the same time, it wasn't your cut and dry, oh, you gotta run and save the survivors, gather supplies, things like that that you normally get with a zombie survival game. But rather, the zombies were not the scariest part about that game. The scariest part of the game was actually the human behavior element that went into it and how they can be the worst monsters of us all. I'm not really going to go too deep into that because it does give a lot of information about the story with that, and I probably shouldn't have said that already. But if you've played the game, you'll understand why I felt pretty safe saying that because it doesn't give out too much. Uh, Another thing about the storyline is the character depth. The character depth was just astounding. So with the characters, you actually fell in love with the characters, whereas if someone died in there, it would truly devastate you. And in fact, within the first about 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay, I was almost brought to tears for the first time in ever playing a video game. I was almost brought to tears due to what happens to a specific character. Again, that's I know I'm being a little cryptic here, but I'm not going to go too far with that just because I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Uh, Now this game, it's such a phenomenal game all around where it balanced stealth with combat, gameplay with storyline, characters with just anything in the game. It was just so well done, and it is just so great. I absolutely recommend picking up this game if you haven't played it already, and if you have, I'd probably recommend playing it again just because it is that good. Um, the storyline was really good. It wasn't too long, but it wasn't too short either. I probably on a normal playthrough went through about 17 hours of gameplay, and that really held my attention for quite a while, and I was really happy about that. Um, I know if you watch my review of Battlefield 4, I probably got maybe 6 hours of gameplay with that, and it just left me wanting more. But at the same time, the storyline wasn't there to carry it. But this game, it left me wanting more, but at the same time, I really could not see any way that it could have more. Uh, just because the story was so well wrapped up at the end, and I just absolutely loved it. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of rambling here, sounding like a broken record, but if there's any one thing that you take away from this, it would be to get this game. It is easily one of the best games I have ever played, and this is coming from a very big Naughty Dog fan. I've been playing Spyro and Crash Bandicoot since I was a child, all the way till the Uncharted series, and this game kind of set a whole new level for them, and that's not an easy feat to do. So go pick it up, play it. If you have already played it again, play it again then. Um, Absolutely amazing game. Other than that, I just want to say thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next weekend for your next weekly review. Bye.